To be fair, he was tricked. The squeak!
Grandpa!
Oh no, Atlante's garden. The third catalyst is in position. I made it, Exalted Halcyon. I made it! And finally, you half-blood kin of Naval shall assist to the end of everything your treacherous father held dear. You will die, knowing that this betrayal brought nothing more than sorrow. Oh, how delightful. I longed to see the desperation in your eyes before everything is over. Enjoy your last moments. Now that the ritual has begun, Ariathale will soon become part of Halcyon. Part of Halcyon? Farewell. He turned into a little speck of light. Dun dun. Oh man, I can't believe we worked so hard and it didn't work out in the end. Ah, jeez. Whatever will we do? The final chapter. Per aspera ad astra. I don't know what that means. Sounds like Latin. Not looking it up.
Magister Mishra Elenium, I see you have finally returned to the keep.
Yes, your majesty, and I come as a victor, bringing worthy news. Our invasion of Gaia is now complete. But before you ask, your majesty, allow me to express my deepest condolences for your loss. Your daughter will be missed, and the Exarch Siderus will be mourned no less. Pointing my sword at them was the hardest challenge I had to face. But they betrayed us. They were chosen as apostles of Halcyon, and they threw it all away by turning their backs on their people. If only they had followed Halcyon's word, Ariathale would have been ours years ago, your majesty.
I do understand your duress, Magister. I have long known of my daughter's betrayal, but that wound still bleeds. How my daughter, the princess, could betray her own people is beyond me. As an apostle, you fulfilled your duties, Magister. I just wish things had gone differently.
We all do, your majesty. My mission has left me weary, my lord. Please allow me to rest. Then I will leave for Halcyon's sanctuary, Altilia's very center, to perform the ritual along with Halcyon the Exalted. Hello, mystery person. Seth, Iseldra.
Horace!
Horace, don't speak. We're getting you out of here. You'll be better. No, let me die. There's a place I should have gone long ago. And I can't live anymore. Not after all this. I fought to defend a villain, that cursed Grant. Buddy, you're like the fifth person who's been suicidal over these events so far. I hunted my best friend. I tried to kill him. All I did was despicable, to say the least. I swore I'd protect Lavazoa and its people, and instead all I did was helping the psychopath who wants to destroy Ariathale. Horace, it wasn't your fault. Mishra is to blame. The Levazone Empire is just a victim. We all are. You can't blame yourself like that.
Let's go home, Horace. We can still save you.
My dear Zeldra, thank you. You've done so much for me. You gave me 3 wonderful years to spend by your side. But you need to move on now. You knew this day would come. I love you, Iseldra.
Horace,
Seth, you're Lavazoa's last hope. You're the only vanguard who can still thwart Mishra's plans, end this madness, and rebuild our country. Bring Ariathale back to life. Stop Mishra. I believe in you.
Horace, no! Don't die, please!
Mishra, curse you! If only I could reach that bastard! We're done for. The ritual has begun.
It's not over yet, Seth!
Nadia.
Do you remember what we saw at the side of your eye? It takes time for the ritual to be over. If only we could get to Altelia, we might still have a chance.
Altelia, huh? I'll take you there. The contamination of Ariathale was my fault. I was blinded by ambition. Giving power back to my beloved Haldaros was all I could think about, but I was deceived.
Wait, how do you plan to get to the moon?
Albatross, the first spaceship ever built on Ariathale. Haldaros is not just the greatest metropolis on our planet. It has been designed as a launch pad for spacecraft. Quick, let's get to the hangar. It's at the tower base.
But I need to go around the world and collect more Gaia shards. Bro, I'm not done with all my side quests and stuff.
Now that Hades has been deactivated, we can use the Empire vehicles. This is the Albatross.
Can this thing really fly us into space?
It hasn't traveled in a long time, but I'm sure it's still working.
But man has already reached the moons, hasn't it? How come no one ever noticed that Oberon is inhabited by an intelligent race?
This is one of Haldaros' best kept secrets. It is true, we've traveled far into space, but we've never reached Oberon. A magnetic field of extraordinary strength has always prevented us from landing on that moon. Thus, the government decided to put on a show. The moon landing took place on a movie set. Haldaros had to justify the massive investments in the space program somehow. They were too afraid of the reaction of the people after a disastrous failure. How things have changed. And I'm sure the magnetic field is part of the illusion that masked Oberon's true face, making it similar to that of Luna.
Right, now we can see Altelia for what it actually is. We need to give this a shot and try to land. We have no choice.
Come on, everyone, get on board.
But I wasn't done.
I'm not finished. My collectathon. Everyone to your positions. Let's make this happen, all right? Elvit, I need your help at the helm. Magenray, Yellington, Sino, head to the engine room. The rest of the crew can rest for the time being. We're flying into battle, and that ain't gonna be easy. Control, go.
Retro, go. Ecom is under control.
I couldn't catch that. Wow, guys, it looks like you know this craft better than I do. Albatross, for a go. Flight!
Pachoo.
Orbit reached. We're off to a good start. Played cool. Now get some rest. There was more boards there.
Altelia, we're coming. All of the characters are together now. Create your own party with the change party command in the main menu. Hey! You can switch characters in the party at any save point. See, we finally have everybody. But we're not on the ground anymore, so how am I supposed to... There, guys. No, there was no way I could have returned to the Gaia shards to the fountain, so there's still gotta be more to this. There's just gotta. Oop. You see, look, now we can change the party. Whoa! We're missing somebody. Who could we miss? Let's see. There's Seth, Rudra, Nadia, Farian, Marcia, Neon, and I guess it's possible Galleon could join us again later? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. Peculiar. Well, we're going to the moon for now, so whatever. I wanted to walk down here. Let's just poke around a little bit. Hello.
The endless space. 'Tis a dream come true.
We fly the Albatross. You do the dirty work, alright? Look at space. Look at it. Okay. Going on here.
My life is yours, friend. I'm honored to sacrifice it if Ariathale can be saved.
I tried to walk around that thing, but it was actually flat.
I'll do it for Rose, and for all the innocents who died.
Big old control panel. Beep, beep. It says there's a door there, but why?
Allison, I'm going to miss you.
Join us, Galleon. We need you.
We'll sort this out, and then we'll go back to our lives, I'm sure of it.
Well, who dares wins? I'm glad we brought poor Getty to space. There's that music. Take that, atmosphere. Well, we're missing a lot of pages from this, too. Meh. So maybe the Weaponomicon is actually just like a record of all these weapons and not necessarily indicative of everything we'll always have. Because like Nova Corsair is gone, you know? It no longer exists.
I can't believe this is really happening. It's so absurd.
Oh, he was who I was supposed to talk to, wasn't it? I wasn't talking to everyone else. No! I refuse to allow this important cutscene to play out without talking to everyone first. It's okay. Saved. Shaved? No, we saved. And we can quick load. See, it's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Let me just buzz through all this dialogue just in case there's like plot flags or something. And we'll go talk to the other people who aren't Latimus. See, I wasn't expecting him to be able to say anything at all. That's why I didn't think anything of it. I was like, it's just gonna be dots. What do you have to say, Vanguard? I'm sorry about what we did. We were really out to get you. I'm so embarrassed right now. Yeah. It's absurd. We're going back to Levizoa, and the Empire will know the truth. Y'all will be free men soon.
Are the Theia evil? Do they really want to conquer Aria, Theia?
They have their reasons. But we don't know those reasons because they were in cutscenes. Teleport. Okay, now we're talking to Latimus. Let's go. Thoughts? Seth. Your Majesty.
Latimus, he's trying to say something. Can he speak again?
I can speak. He really can speak. That's extraordinary. My voice is back. Monsieur cursed me during the wedding ceremony. His cover had been compromised. He didn't want me to reveal his plan, so he deprived me of my faculties of speech. But now, I'm much better. I'm in full control of my body. I can hardly believe it.
So you were a slave to Mishra all this time, Your Majesty?
Unfortunately, yes. Mishra could control my every movement, using me as a puppet. He used this terrible power to influence the Empire and perform unnameable deeds. You're free now, Your Majesty. You're among friends. I'm sure of that, Seth. So you can drop the formalities and call me Latimus. Yet, my Empire's in shambles. My vassal, my vanguards. How can I leave my people in this sorry state?
There has to be a way. We will find it.
Seth, Huh? When this story's over, I want you to be my new vassal. Your Majesty, Latimus, I don't think. You've always fought for justice and to defend Levizoa. We've been an enemy to peace, manipulated by Grantis or at his whim. Only one person has found the courage and the will to stand up against the tide, and that person is right in front of me. You'd have been promoted to Magna Vanguard and that tragedy not befallen you. And yet, you've proved yourself to be worth even more than that. It would be proven, not proved. Thus, I want you to be the Emperor's vassal, Seth. But what about my crimes? I killed Valiant, Solvent, even Lord Meister. Latimus, I can't possibly be the new vassal of Rhea. That would be an insult to their memory. You said it yourself, Seth. There's only one criminal here, and that is Mishra. Everything that happened to Ariavale, to the army, to my own father, happened because of the Theia and their Crimson Eclipse. Don't blame yourself, and don't blame the vanguards who were twisted by Mishra's nefarious influence. Be my vassal, Seth. It's time to think about the future. What should I do? Do I really want to become a vassal? I don't know what to do. Mishra's the one behind everything, that's true, but it was me who killed Sulfit, Valiant, and Lord Meister. To not mention all the vanguards I was forced to fight the past months, how could I sit on Rael's throne after all I did? I must pay for what I've done. But if I accept, I won't be forced to run away anymore. It's not just my life at stake. Nadia. If I accept to serve the Empire, I could guarantee her a better life, a far better one that awaits her if I refuse. But our hands are stained with the blood of our friends. Can we both live with this burden? Well, you could look at it as like you're making up for all your misdeeds by steering the country better. I made up my mind. I can accept. Alright, Latimus. When this is all over, I'll be a vassal of Levizoa. I'm glad you made the right choice. Let us bring Levizoa to its former glory. At least I'll be able to give Nadia a future. I won't run anymore. This game's full of pessimists, man. They need to realize they can still do good to make up for the bad. Finally, our destination is at hand! Our journey is almost over, whatever the outcome might be. Let's reach Altilia. We will end this! The future of Ariathale is on us! Once on Altilia, we need to find Dale and the Seekers. They're on our side. I'm sure they will help us. Let's get ready now. Altilia, here we come! You can use this menu to navigate the different areas of both Ariathale and Altilia with the Albatross. The only destination available at the moment is Altilia. Ah, man.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go? Okay, but yeah, see now, that's just it. We're gonna go do something on Altilia, and then we'll be able to go back to these places, and we can go get the Gaia shards, and find secrets and stuff, and like... You get it, right? I should have clicked one of the wrong options so we could see what happens. It's like a giant space gun. Any news from Latimus?
The Levitone Empire just sent us a message via satellite. Latimus warned all of the authorities on Ariathale about the recent events. Not everyone believed him at first, but now we should be alright. We can go back to Ariathale any time. No one will come after us.
Good to hear that. Thanks, Elvit. The Mavericks went back to Raken too, and Rock is back in Tamalian. But he said to contact him if we need his help. What about our mission? I'm afraid the Theia know about us. It's likely they'll be hostile.
Our only allies there are the Seekers.
That's true, but they live in the Citadel of the Ages, surrounded by other Theias. We have no way of reaching them. We don't even know anything about Mishra or this mysterious Halcyon. Ariathale will become Halcyon.
That's what Mishra said before he went back to Altilia, ain't it?
I just don't understand. This Halcyon, would that be some spiritual leader of the Theia? So it seems. What if my visions were linked to this entity? That's true, you had my same illness. And just like I told you, I always had strange visions right after the headaches. I saw an exotic people kneeling before a giant beating heart. My visions started after Mishra had given me this catalyst to corrupt my Atlantis garden. He promised me that thanks to its influence, Halderos would be great once again. Here's what I think. Along with the catalyst, Mishra gave you part of Chrismaida's soul, and my father's, both of which were Halcyn's apostles. That's because, as far as we know, the apostles are the only ones who can use a catalyst. Perhaps your visions tap into their memories. That's actually a solid theory, Seth. Yet there's something wrong with Halcyon and his apostles. We don't know too many things. We need to get to the bottom of this and uncover what the Crimson Eclipse actually is. I'm sure my aunt will help us. You already know what the Crimson Eclipse is. It was when the moon turned red because they were warping down your planet, dummy. I'm wondering if this is Dale. Yeah, there you go. My sweet Dale, how long it has been. 20 years. Now I have finally returned, and I returned as a conqueror. And you have yet to lay your eyes on me. Nor have I seen your arcane sparrow, and yet you were always there to guide your dear nephew, am I correct?
Why should I ever look at your face again? Do you really expect me to forgive you after all you've done?
No, in truth I do not. But believe me, sweet Dale, I am deeply sorry for what I've done to Naval, Jend, and Chrismaida. Yet, had they not betrayed their kin, they would be here with us. That is also true, isn't it? Yes, I have killed the Exarch and our princess, but...
You killed my brother, Mishra! All of your best friends! How could you do such a horrible thing?
Their neglect compromised our assault. If it hadn't been for my efforts, the Theia people and all of Altilia would have been doomed. I am a Theia hero. I put myself on the line to allow us all to survive, and the reason I went through all of that is my love for you.
Go away, Mishra.
Just know that I had no choice. It is all in Halcon's hands now.